And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Brian Bayo. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Bobby Witt Jr. leading things off and takes a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Sal Frelick. Frelick batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2021. And that drops in for a strike. Bayo, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Two and two.
Ground ball left side. The throw to first, out on a bang-bang play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, not close.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Tatis around second. Relay to third. He's in there.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Chris Bubich. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's out to center field. Meadows settles underneath it. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Rafael Devers steps in for the Royals. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson Stott. Bayo back to work. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. In half up to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line to left. Lofton makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Ball 1 there. 2 outs. Base is empty. Popped up. Wisely makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. Now he breaks his bat. Dives. What a play. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. Deal 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. This to third, Devers. Over to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Parker Meadows, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's a laser base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's down. That's a ball.
Throw. Tag. Out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Line drive. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Willie Adames stands in. Now one miss.
Outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. And fouled off. One and two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Center field. 1 up, 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Fly to center his first time. Fought off foul. On the ground. And that one handled. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, this is Corbin Carroll. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right.
Here goes the runner. And the count 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Bubic checks the runner, and he's just back in. Oh, close play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Runner goes again. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Devers now grounded out his first time. Outside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner breaks for third. Should be extra bases. Carroll headed to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Hunter Goodman. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Devers crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt, Crow Armstrong up to third on the wild pitch. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. So up next, Willie Adames. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That smash towards center. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Brett Wisely.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Inside, just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Bayo back to work. On the ground right side, Wisely sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, Ian Happ. Bounce to the right side. Wisely throws to first in time. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Colton Cowser. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Royals doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Freeland squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Hunter Goodman steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
And that one in the air center field. Meadows under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The other way. Goodman steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Parker Meadows, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way, and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's inside. And that's ball 1.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
And that one fouled off. And now it's even up.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch misses way outside. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Meadows around 3rd. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Digging in, Sal Frelick. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped to right. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Suarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2. That's the ball.
Tatis off of first with 2 away. And a ball evens the count. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw. Pretty nice play there.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swings through that one.
It's 0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one outside.
That's a ball.
And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. C.J. Abrams will hit next. He's 2 for 2. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now, Willie Adames. Popped up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Bryson Stott. That one almost got him.
Strikes.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Devers puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Ian Happ digs in now.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Crow Armstrong hauls it in, 2 away. Now a chance for Michael Bush. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up. Devers pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 32, Steven Matz.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Matz,
0-1.
a 6'2 southpaw, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. That one pushed to the left and foul. Gets under it and pops it up. Suarez makes the grab, and there's one away. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. In the air out towards right center. Tatis really on his horse for it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Colton Cowser. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit to third. Suarez throw to first in time. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. On the mound now, Sean Reed Foley.
71. Sean Reed Foley.
Right side. Carroll tracks it down for the out. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's it.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2. Back foot slider struck him out. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fouled off left side. The Cubbies trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's outside.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Rafael Devers. Matz back to work. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong steps in for the Royals. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Andres Munoz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for the Cubs, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Just missed. They're down to their final strike.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The Cubs down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Bayo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long